Hey guys, what is going on? So, I have some pretty exciting news. It finally happened. Last night I was playing Crucible, and finally, it happened. I didn't get my first chest hair. I'm still waiting on puberty. I hear it's a lot of fun. But the next best thing is I got myself a new Eyasluna. So the reason I got excited about this is because it's actually got some pretty good perks on it. I'm pretty stoked. I had one Eyasluna drop for me very early on, probably when Taken King dropped, and it had a stability increase. And at the time, I didn't realize it would be so sought after. And so I kind of stored it in the vault, and I just haven't really used it just because, like I said, it doesn't have any good range boosting perks. So I just kind of let it sit. But the one that I got last night while I was playing has some much better perks on it, and I played a lot with it last night, and I really enjoy this hand cannon. In fact, it's probably going to end up replacing my Lord High Fixer, and that is Bay. And can we talk about the range on that shotgun right there? He just sniped the hell out of me. But anyway, so let's talk about this hand cannon. And what we'll do is we'll start by taking a look at the rolls that I got on my new Pew Pew. So, let's get into it. Okay, so first, as you can see, I've got Mulligan and then Rangefinder. And then, look at that. It's all nice and pretty and red. Interesting theory before we get into it. So, I read somewhere on Reddit that someone suspects that the new ornament for Hawkmoon, the one that looks like it has the blood kind of coming off the barrel, is actually this red paint, because it is like transforming into the Hawkmoon or something like that, because this is like the baby Hawkmoon. So, but yeah, just a theory. I don't know. I guess we'll find out in Rise of Iron. So, let's talk about some of the perks that we have here. We'll go through the sites: True Sight IS, Fast Draw IS, and Quick Draw IS. Rangefinder, which is really good on this gun. This is one of the perks you want to look for. Hammer Forged, another great perk. Small bore, as well as high caliber rounds, and then Mulligan. Now, a pretty big question about this hand cannon is, first off, what makes it so good? What makes it so much better than some of the other legendary hand cannons in its archetype? And why do you see so many of, like, your, I guess, pro scene in Destiny kind of really seeking after this hand cannon? Because a lot of players, whenever they'll do sweats and stuff like that, or at the moment, the way that the way we have to look for sweaty matches and stuff like that is sitting in orbit and all that fun stuff. Sometimes these players will use accounts with Eyaslunas that have really good perks on them, because this is a really good hand cannon. And the main reason why is because it's got a very impressive range stat to it. So it is, and basically what that means, what that translates to, and I was explaining it to a friend of mine last night while I was playing, is the range stat will increase its effective range, where you can kind of spam the trigger and your shots will connect. So something that we talked about, like, let's compare it to Hawkmoon, I suppose, where John Wisniewski was talking about how hand cannons seem to have this this cone. Basically, it's extending from the barrel, and the diameter of that cone is going to be that diameter is where your shots will go as you get further away from your target. So when you're not at that effective range that the hand cannon can be at, or should be at, your bullets won't always travel where they want to go, hence the term phantom bullets. So phantom bullets aren't necessarily a real thing, but it's basically a term given to the bullets that are not connecting because of that cone. Now, what a lot of people that seek the Eyasluna look for on a hand cannon would be something like Rangefinder, because that's gonna increase, I suppose, the height of that cone, so it's extending its effective range, as well as Rifled Barrel, which will increase the range stat as well. And then some people look for like Luck in the Chamber and stuff like that on theirs. Now, I got obviously Hammer Forged, and I got Rangefinder, which I'm not mad about, and I even got Mulligan. Now, Mulligan got reworked pretty severely with, I want to say maybe Taken King, because that was a terrible perk. It hardly ever procced, and overall it was just a pretty bad perk to have. I know it appeared a lot on sniper rifles, but since they reworked it, I'm actually not mad that I have it, because you guys can probably see from this video, I miss a lot, and Mulligan procs a lot. So it's probably not a good thing that it's proccing so much, but I feel like it definitely helps me, because those bullets return directly to the magazine, not to my reserves. So I can keep firing no matter what. I can keep going, thus basically extending my magazine size, which is really nice. But back on subject about the range stat and why Eyasluna is so good. The main thing is that and even just playing with mine last night, it feels good. It feels like my shots are actually connecting. It feels like they're going where I want them to go, which is always nice, because I really love Hawkmoon, and I wish Xbox users could have gotten Hawkmoon, pre-nerf, when it was in its glory, and when it was just a monster in the Crucible. I mean, it's still good. You can still use it, but yeah, you're gonna notice that it's probably not your bad aim causing you to miss those shots with the Duck Moon, but it has to do with that range stat. So I do not know the exact statistics, like the range, stability, aim assist, and all that on the Eyasluna. I can, however, tell you that after getting this one with a really good roll, which, by the way, I've been playing Crucible for so long now, I've been playing on my Hunter, and I think I've had maybe one drop. And then I started playing on my Titan the other day, and last night I had 2 drop. So I don't know what the hell that's about. So I would say, yeah, go out, grind for it, go out and get you one. But it is strictly up to RNGesus, so if you're not praying to him every day, then I don't know that you're going to ever get one, or even get one with good perks on it. So the perks you'd want to look for, I suppose, on this, if you get one, is anything that will increase its range. So rangefinder is really good. Rifled barrel is going to be your best perk to go with in the middle column. I wish I would have gotten that one instead of hammer forged, but I will take what I can get, because this gun already has a very, very impressive range stat, so I'm not mad about that. And then your last perk is kind of up in the air, whatever you think. I know there are some sweaty communities that ban luck in the chamber on hand cannons, and I know with tournaments coming up soon with Destiny, which is going to be amazing. I don't know if luck in the chamber will be allowed, so just kind of keep that in mind, guys. But that is pretty much going to bring us to the end of the video, and what I would like to do is spend some time talking about tournaments in Destiny. So I am not much of a competitive PvP player. I do not find I do not consider myself to be top tier, but I will be competing in a tournament that will be coming up after Private Matches launches, and is going to be the weekend after Rise of Iron launches, and it is going to be hosted by some good friends of mine over at the Tilt Gaming. And what I will do is leave links in the description. It is a free to enter tournament with a $500 payout. So you guys have literally zero risk for entering. So do it. I check the video description for links, and hopefully I will be seeing you guys in there so you can have a chance to whip my ass. So yeah, peace.